Jazz is my heart music. In a sense, that's what I was born into because of my father, my family. My dad was a good friend with Django Reinhardt. Dizzy Gillespie bounced me on his knee when I was a kid. When I came into this world, that was the music that I was first exposed to. And so it's part of my DNA, jazz and blues. I always wanted to do music. I wanted to be like my father, you know, just I guess like any young boy really. So most of the kids in the street, they wanted to be like their fathers, who would be policemen, firemen, soldiers, whatever, you know. But my dad was a musician, so I wanted to be a musician.
Emotional it was, yeah. But emotionally, he seemed as if he couldn't get near his father. There wasn't that closeness that you would expect between a father and a son.
Just before my 10th birthday, he asked me, what would you like for your birthday? I said, oh, I'd love a guitar. But by this time, I'd started to become fascinated with the guitar. So I'd watched him play the guitar. He was a multi-instrumentalist, you know. So I said, oh, I'd love to play, you know, I'd love a guitar. So when my birthday came, he gave me something else. And I was ticked, you know. So same thing happened for my 11th birthday. A few weeks before my birthday, what would you like? Son, what would you like for your birthday? Oh, Dad, I would love a guitar, you know. Birthday came around, he gave me something else. I was mad, you know. And then my 12th birthday came around, a few weeks before. Son, what would you like for your birthday? Oh, please, Dad, I would love a guitar. Okay, so finally, he gets me a guitar. He takes me to this pawn shop downtown, gets me the worst instrument you could ever imagine. It cost 10 pounds, 10 English pounds back then. I mean, the strings were like, you know, a half-inch off I mean, it was just it was a torturous instrument, you know. And I remember, and I'm thinking, wow, I was just excited. I finally got a guitar, you know. And just this cheap acoustic guitar. And so we came back home. He took me into our living room where we had the piano. And he sat down at the piano, he took the guitar, and he tuned it up for me. He says, these are the notes to tune it up. E, A, D, G, B, E. He tuned the guitar up, then he gave it back to me. He said, there, you're on your own now. And 2 weeks later, he left. About a month later, he left us. He split. You know, I was so mad. He walked out, I was so mad. I'm standing there with his guitar, because I'm thinking my dad's gonna give me a guitar lesson, you know. And he said, you're on your own now. And he just walked out, and that was it. That was the last I saw of him.
You know, and Caleb sort of was kept at a distance, and he had a selfish nature. He was just interested in his own career, but he didn't seem to be like another man who would also help to plan his son's career, you know. He was totally about himself, very selfish. And of course, the child, he felt that.
I was so mad, so I said to him, I said, I'm gonna show you, and I said this, I said, I'm gonna become one of the best in the world.
Charles Williams, gorgeous.